Wow, what a day. I start off with a meeting actually that was postponed. So that actually allowed me to free up my morning so I could get other things done and prepare for a talk that was at 11 o'clock. And I talked about social media. And it was a fun event. It was at a farmer's market, actually. And they had food trucks, and there were actually some really good questions. You know, different people, different areas interested in social media for different reasons. But I talked about what we've talked about. Actually, the video I just released yesterday talked a lot about what we talked about today, and the whole idea of developing awareness, traffic conversions, and retention. And, of course, how social media applies to all four of those things. And we talked about the solar system, the social media solar system, and all that. So now, after I was done with that, I head on over to a location about a half hour from my house, and studio, actually, about equal distance. And, well, that was a documentary. So I was doing an documentary interview for a client, and we're going to be doing some more of those. And I think I have another 4 or 5 interviews to do. I think we're going to try and put them in all on one day coming up in March. And now I'm headed back to upload all of these images. And then next I'm headed to a digital agency. Actually, no, they're not digital. They're a PR firm. And they want to use us as a digital agency or a digital arm for what they do. So they do public relations, and they're really good. They're well known. They have national clients, and yes, I'm in Michigan with this bumping up and down, and Michigan roads. Gotta love it. And so they're an agency, well-known agency, maybe mid-size, but they're well-known. They've been around for maybe, 15, 20 years as a well-known PR agency. And hopefully we'll be able to work together and I can support their clients. And it looks like it. I've actually done speeches there. I've talked with them. I've actually trained some of their team in some of the arts of the digital way. And so they finally have come around and said, hey, yes, we can do some of it in-house, but we really need another team to really support us and support our clients, because that's not their core business. And I think it's important, and it's important that they recognize that this is not their core business. And unless they want to branch out wholeheartedly and make this a big part of what they do, they may be better to develop a partner. So that will be at 4 o'clock. And hey, there we go. So a nice, well-rounded day. Passed out a few cards at the talk, talked with some people that I knew, and then did a video, which will be for the documentary, and then a nice meeting, which I think should be beneficial. So that's the day. And of course, in between, I had a couple referrals for marketing. I had a couple follow-ups. Actually, I had a portrait that I did yesterday for a client, another PR person, actually no, a writer. She's a writer, and so I had to upload those photographs and make sure they're okay. And actually, there's a deadline there, and so I had to hurry up and get that completed and uploaded so she could use them. So because she has an article being published in a new magazine real soon. So I had to do that, and that was not part of my plan for the morning. So it's a good thing that other meeting was postponed. And now that meeting that was postponed is probably going to be for next week, and that's a digital marketing meeting. And how did I get that? A lot of times I share these ideas because I like to share with you what's going on and how I'm getting clients and how I'm responding to things and how I'm doing stuff. Maybe there's just little things that I say that can help you in the growth of your company, in the growth of your business. So how did I get this new opportunity? That one was from a referral. Actually, both digital marketing opportunities were from referrals. The one at 4 o'clock today, that was a connection that one of my reps, my team reps made, and so that would be what they're there for. But the other two were referrals from people that I network with, and they let those people know that I do what they're looking for and set up a meeting. We had to postpone this meeting this morning because our times didn't work out, which was fine. It's partly my fault because I tried to pull it back till about 9:30 from 10 because I knew I had to get to that speech, which kind of came up out of nowhere. And so, they said, no, more earlier is not better. Let's try a different day. And that's why that was postponed. So we should see how it goes. So what are your issues? What are you trying to work through as a business owner, as somebody who is an independent freelance person, small business person, entrepreneur? You are struggling in some way. You're trying to figure out how to fix something in your business. And that's where you go to the comments below this video and you share your thoughts and ask your questions and maybe some topics that you might be interested in me talking about, and that maybe I can help work through with you. That's what I'm here for. I am kind of your personal coach, someone who's uploading information every day, and I'm coaching you through this time where more and more of us are having to become freelance. More and more of us have to be independent, small, professional business owners and entrepreneurs, because the way business is done today, that is what we have to consider. You just don't have the 50 years, 40 years, 30 years at General Motors anymore. And so you have to figure your way to make a living. And it's going to get tougher because there are going to be more people doing exactly this. And so you need to be able to set yourself from the competition. You need to be able to continue to build clients and have a good core group of clients that will help really feed your family and pay your bills. And once you do that, then you can, maybe get a little more risky, a little more entrepreneur, but get involved as more of an entrepreneur. But hey, the bottom line is we all have to do this. The stuff I talk about is the stuff I have to do, and is the stuff I've had to do in the past, because working for companies, just for me personally, doesn't work so well. Honestly, I'm a horrible employee. I need to be on my own. But there are a lot of great people who are wonderful employees, but there's no opportunity for them because their industry, their job has disappeared. And so here I am to help support you in your effort to make a good living in a changing world. Okay, speaking of that, hey, I am about home now. And in this part, I need to actually pay a little more attention to the road. So I'm not going to risk anything. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.